I'm back. Same outfit, same background, same hair, same makeup. It's a different tutorial. So if you haven't checked out my tutorial on these lashes, how I put them on and my first impression on them, go check it out. I'll link it below and also right here. But today I'm gonna be going over my eyebrow routine. This is my current eyebrow routine. I've been wearing my brows nice and thick lately, as you can see here. I will be showing you how I do them. It's actually fairly simple. Not too many products, not too crazy. If you like full bushy brows, I think you'll like this because that is what I am loving right now. I will be using two Benefit products. The first one is the Precisely My Brow in shade number 5, as well as the Gimme Brow in shade number 5. So that's what's on my brows right now. If you want to see how I achieved this brow look, keep watching and let's get started. So I am just gonna do a regular brow fill-in, update you guys how I'm doing my brows. My brows are pretty bushy right now. I haven't gotten them done in a while because I am growing them out, so it'll be interesting for you to see how I do them and shape them when they're not perfectly done, like when they're not fresh. I do not have my face on, if you have not noticed. That will be coming in a separate tutorial, so just bear with me here. So with the Precisely My Brow, I am just brushing out my brows. I like to do this quite often because you're really just training your brows to go in the direction that you want them. So it's kind of like when you part your hair. You part your hair so many times on the same side, it's going to start to lay there. So you're kind of training your hair. It's the same thing when you brush it. So that's what I'm doing. I like to just gently brush it up and then feather them out at the end and just train them to go in that direction. All right, so this is a very precise point, exactly why it's called Precisely My Brow. So I start on the inside by just flicking it up. And I am just drawing hair-like motions straight up, following the lines of my hair. So as I start to get on the inside, I'm flicking them out, like with the general direction of my brow hair already. So already you can see how this has become more defined compared to this one. Now, if you want to go dramatic, like sometimes I'll go like a little bit further up just to create fake hair. And then I'll take the pencil and just lightly kind of trace the bottom, very lightly, because you don't want this to be a harsh line. You just want this to be a little bit defined. And once you have it filled into your liking, you can now start to go on the tail and the arch. So I start on the top and I go just above my actual hairline and then bringing it down towards the tail. So then I go to the bottom, do the same thing so that I'm just kind of creating two lines to color within. And then I'm meeting it at the edge of the tail. I'll just extend it to just a little bit of a tip there, and then I will start to fill in. I am still filling in the hair-like motion, so just like stroking until it's filled in. So I'm just gonna give it a good brush out, just to soften it a little bit. I like soft, thick brows. I know some people prefer a very defined brow. If you are, I wouldn't brush it out too much. I am gonna come in with my Give Me Brow. Very small brush. It's a nice brow gel. It is a brunette tone. This is number 5. I really like this color. It seems like it's perfect for me. It's a brow gel that has little tiny fibers in it, so it kind of just adds volume to your brows. If you have sparse brows, this is a great thing to have because it kind of latches onto it and builds it. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take the product. I like to just kind of just a little bit off so it's not too crazy, and I'm going to start to brush it through the inside of my brows and coating these hairs here. And by brushing it up, you're making it look fuller. So I am just wiggling it kind of like you do mascara, just to coat every hair. So now that the inner corner of the brow is covered with brow gel, I'm gonna go back in one more time, and then I'm gonna brush it through the rest of the brow. And I like to brush it kind of up and out, and then down at the tail. Now, some people like to clean up their brows with concealer. I am not one of them. I just feel like for my face, it's a little bit too harsh. I also have smaller eyes, so I'm not gonna be cleaning it up with concealer, but I am gonna come in one more time with a Precisely My Brow and just clean up underneath the brow just to make sure everything is nice and smooth. When you brush your hairs up, sometimes it will reveal an area that is not covered with product. So I just wanna come in and make sure it doesn't look sparse on the bottom. Bada bing, bada boom. Real thick, just like I like them. So I'm gonna really quickly fill in the other side and then we will wrap this up. Thick brows, commence. All right, so I'm gonna finish up the rest of my face and then I will wrap up this look. All right guys, so that is it for this brow tutorial. It's actually more of just like an updated routine, how I do my brows right now. And also make sure to stay tuned because I will be showing you another tutorial yet with this look. I will be showing you my foundation routine next, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that video. Follow me on all social medias, those will be linked below as well. And I will definitely be linking the links, and then the link. And then the link. I will definitely be linking these products in the down bar so that you can go purchase them yourself. I highly recommend these Benefit products. I am absolutely in love with them. And for me, like, they match and rival my Anastasia brow products, which were my holy grail products for a couple years. And so Benefit, big thumbs up. You killed it with this collection. I have a few other products from it that I use as well, but right now this is kind of my go-to routine. All right guys, talk soon. Ending this video. Peace out.